Welcome to PhD&D on YouTube and Reflections of BrigadeCon 2014. What a day yesterday. That was one of the coolest things I've ever been a part of and experienced. Probably the coolest thing in relation to gaming that I've ever been a part of. And I think a lot of people felt that way. It was just a surreal experience. It was like a convention in the fact that, and I'm talking like an in-person convention, in the fact that all day long you could, every hour you could watch a panel, a giveaway, a game. There was something to do. And then if you were over on Facebook and a part of the RPG Brigade, YouTube RPG Brigade on Facebook, there were things going on there. Everybody was talking about all these events. So it was really cool in that it was just everybody was there, like together, like an in-person convention. That was awesome. But the advantage being, number one, that it's archived. All of this, as long as the owner of the video does not take it down, all of the whole convention is now archived and on YouTube and can be experienced, forever. And so if you missed something that you really wanted to see, it's up there. You can go back and watch it. And I know they film some things at in-person conventions, but not like this. Not like this where it's all just archived and you go experience it immediately afterwards. So that was really cool that it's archived. And number two, that bravo to the soldiers who were there for 24 straight hours doing what they could, by the way. But those who couldn't, those who had other commitments throughout the day, could jump right back into the convention when they had downtime. When they had time, they could jump in a game or watch a game or be a part of the convention and then go back to whatever that commitment was that they had to do outside of the convention. So they could hop in and out, and you can't do that at like Gen Con. If you've got family things to do at home, unless you live right there by Gen Con, that's not going to happen that you're going to mix both of those. So another big advantage to the online convention. And for having 2 months of planning, for those of you that don't know, this was GM Barker came up like 2 months prior to yesterday and said, we should have a BrigadeCon. That was it. With 2 months, this was put together. Everything you saw, $1,000 raised for Child's Play between the T-shirts and donations, and that's just surreal. The fact, and Matt said it from A Fistful of Dice the best, the fact that we could talk about gaming, give advice on gaming, and then game together, and that raised money, that's just awesome. We could all get together, do what we love, and raise money for a relevant and important cause to us. That was phenomenal. So well done everybody who donated, all the organizers, the game masters, the players, the attendees, everyone who watched, commented, everything, and everyone who will in the future. Just bravo. The convention went off better than I could have ever imagined and was a huge success, I thought. So yeah, it was just so cool to be a part of. I've got a huge watch later list because I tried to get in as many events as I could, just commenting and watching throughout the day, but that limited how long I could stay in a lot of them because I wanted to see at least a little bit of everything live that I could. And so I didn't watch very many in their entirety, so I will go back to do that. But I've got to say that, I'm not one who likes to watch a lot of gaming online. It's not always a good spectator event. I do like to tune into certain games on certain channels that I love watching, but all in all, very few people stick around and watch entire gaming events, and I think this convention was the first time where that happened. A lot of people stuck around the whole time, and from what I saw yesterday in all of the games from the beginning, was it House of Hell at midnight all the way up through the end of yesterday. Those were the most entertaining games that I've ever seen online, that I've ever seen and not been in. Those were the coolest games to watch and to experience. They were just fun. They were entertaining. It looked like everybody in the games was having a blast. The GMs were having a blast. So I think that was a huge step forward for online gaming. You couldn't have asked for better games yesterday. So bravo to everyone. Big success. Can't wait for next year. Next year I want to do more. Aside from panels, I'd like to play in games or maybe run something, because everyone had a blast and everything. So the more I can be involved, the more I want to be involved, and I encourage everyone else to. But thanks again, everyone. I won't name organizers, but you know who you are. The ones who were on call 24/7 for 2 months almost, and everyone else, everyone that did anything to help organize. Good job. Big success. Well worth all the time spent. And yeah, congratulations, everyone. We had BrigadeCon 2014, and it was a huge success. So, bravo. Thanks for attending, and I hope it doesn't stop there. I hope tons of people start rolling out with videos, in this community just keeps growing, producing content, interacting. And I think this will help be a springboard to continue that, because this community's always done that, and I know we've added some people to it now. So make videos, interact, game. Let's keep this going all year long until we get to next year's BrigadeCon, where we can have a huge event again. So I'll see you around the community. Thanks for watching, and thank you everyone for BrigadeCon. Big success.